So, welcome to the Loud Little Ducky. I was doing research and searching for pictures and things like that, and I came across that Laura Owens from The Bachelor, Clayton Eckhart, Paternity Case, is a country singer? Interesting. So, of course, I was intrigued and I clicked on like some of the links and it brought me to her Amazon Music. And I was like, well, that sure looks like her. Let's dive deeper in because sometimes her face changes. I don't know if anybody else knows what I'm talking about, but sometimes there's things that look like her and then aren't. So you of course need to do more digging to make sure that you are covering the right person and not just some random person that is not her. I will link to her Amazon Music and everything that I go over so that you can look at it yourself. So it looks like she has about 9 songs. My Turn, Bad, You Know, Most Girls, Once, Everyday You, Let Me Love You. That one is her motto for life. Just let me love you. Just let me. I will do anything. Just please let me love you. Nothing to Prove. Well, that's not true in her life thus far. That one didn't work out because she has a lot to prove right now. And what would Mama do? Well, I hope she wouldn't do what you have been doing. But I listened to some of these little snippets of it. I cannot, of course, play them on here because I don't want to be have a copyright strike for playing music, and she definitely could do something there because music is not under like fair use and stuff like that. So I'm just showing you the things. You can go check it out for yourself, see what you think. And yeah, of course, then I got directed to her YouTube page for, I guess, her country songs. And we all know that Owens loves her dogs, right? Mr. Buttons even had a restraining order himself against Maricini. And then there was Mikey, I think, was another one. But she has a music video for her song Dogs, and it says this song is for anyone who has been lucky enough to have owned, loved, or lost a dog. My experience rescuing senior dogs has taught me that their only flaw is that they don't live long enough. But it is a cute little video with lots of dogs. If you like to see dogs, it would be a great music video for you to go see, and it does show some of her dogs, which we have seen pictures of, once again confirming that this is in fact the Owens that we have been covering but she has made a country song about dogs, and she does love her dogs. She loves her animals, that's for sure. Maybe she should just stick to the animals because they aren't going to betray her. And she's not going to betray them, obviously. So maybe she just needs to stick with her emotional support animals. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. Sometimes some of us just aren't meant to be around people, but put all your love into your animals until you're healthy enough to deal with an actual human. This is her Twitter page. This is one of the first things that I saw, LM Country 23, which obviously this profile picture we have seen many a times before. Her LauraOwensCountry.com is not an available website, and says I'm a 23-year-old country singer-songwriter, and you can check out my songs on iTunes and become my fan on Facebook. I have not looked at the Facebook. She may be more active there than on Twitter, but so this is something that she did around 2010, 2013. This was prior to meeting the first victim, Matt, because his was 2014, so maybe this is what she was doing when they met. Um, I don't think she's necessarily a bad singer. I think if she had worked on her craft as hard, craft of singing, as hard as she's worked on her arts and crafts and ruining men's lives in the court, maybe she could have gone somewhere, been a little bit bigger. She should have stuck with music. I wouldn't say even podcasting, because that podcast is self-help. But she's writing about things that she loves, and singing and music, and whether you're good or you're bad, I mean, that's good. That's a good creative outlet, along with, your horses and your dogs and everything like that. Maybe she should go back to music, and see what can come of that, because everything else is not great. But this, now do I think there's some auto-tuning and stuff like that? Of course. I mean, all music can, but she can carry a tune. Like, she's not the worst of the worst. I know country music singers, just like girls and stuff, like there's so many of them out there. But, so she may not be like a Reba McEntire, but, she could be on the lower end of things. Go on American Idol or The Voice and see how far she can get. America's Got Talent. She will get all the recognition and claps and everything that she could possibly want and love there. But this was just something interesting that I came across. I'm not going to bash her on any of this. This was just an interesting tidbit that I hadn't heard anybody mention before. And if you want to check out her songs, you can, because she's still going to make money off of that music. But yeah, go give it a little listen and let me know what you think.